How to dress with gray hair. Over 40, style that elevates. Gray hair after 40 can either make you look distinguished and confident, or like you've just stopped trying. But here's the thing. The problem usually isn't the gray itself. It's what you're wearing with it. In this video, I'm showing you how to dress with gray hair over 40 in a way that elevates your style instead of aging you. Understanding your gray hair type, here's the problem I see constantly. Most men don't adjust their wardrobe as their hair color changes. And it usually starts in the closet with the "I've always worn these colors" earth tones and muted shades that worked a decade ago. Time to face facts. They're not doing you any favors anymore. Gray hair fundamentally changes your contrast levels. It's on the cool side of the color spectrum, reflecting blue light rather than absorbing it. Your gray hair changes how colors pop against your skin, so understanding your hair's tone helps you pick clothes that make you stand out. When you pair it with the wrong colors, you create a disconnect that makes you look washed out, tired, or just off. No, because I've been there, staring in the mirror, wondering why that trusty beige sweater suddenly made me look like I was headed to an early bird special. What changed everything for me was realizing that gray hair isn't just one thing. It comes in different types. If you've got that striking pure silver or white gray, like Anderson Cooper or Steve Martin, your hair is already making a bold statement. You need high contrast in your outfits to match that energy. If you've got salt and pepper hair like George Clooney, you naturally have some contrast built in, which gives you more flexibility in color choices. And if your gray leans warmer, you can still incorporate some earth tones, but you have to be more selective to avoid looking dull. Let me show you what this looks like in practice. Same guy, same age, same build, beige sweater with khaki chinos on the left, navy sweater with charcoal trousers on the right. The difference? Night and day. One looks washed out. The other? Sharp and in command. Whether your gray hair is full, salt and pepper, or thinning due to hair loss, the key principles of color, contrast, and fit still apply and can dramatically elevate your style. You don't need a full head of hair to look sharp. It's about making the right wardrobe choices that play to your strengths and boost your confidence. So tell me, are you pure silver, salt and pepper, or warm gray? Drop your type in the comments. I'd love to see which one is most common here. The color rules that change everything. All right, here's where it gets practical. Rule number 1, navy is your new best friend. Navy creates the perfect level of contrast with gray hair without the harshness of black. It has depth, sophistication, and versatility. You can wear it in a blazer, a sweater, a polo, or trousers, and it immediately creates a framework that makes your gray hair look intentional. I'm not saying you need to dress like a sea captain. I'm saying it should be your new foundation color. It works for every skin tone, every gray hair type, and every occasion from casual to formal. Rule 2 is about pairing your specific gray with the right palette. To do that well, you also have to consider your skin undertone, whether it's cool, warm, or neutral, because hair and skin tone together determine which colors make you pop or fade away. If you've got that pure silver or white gray hair with fair skin, you're starting with high contrast naturally. Your best colors are clear, cool tones, navy, true blue, clear burgundy, forest green, and crisp white. These colors maintain that natural contrast without fighting it. If you've got salt and pepper gray with a medium or neutral skin tone, you're the most versatile. You can wear both cool and warm tones effectively. Navy still works beautifully, but you can also incorporate burgundy, forest green, charcoal, and even some warmer tones like olive. If your gray has warm undertones and you have olive or warm skin, you want rich, warm colors like olive, deep burgundy, and even cognac. The key is choosing colors with enough depth to create some contrast with your hair. And if you've got gray hair with deeper skin, you can wear bold, saturated colors beautifully. The natural contrast between your skin and hair gives you a broader palette to work with. Quick story, I had a client, fair skin, cool silver hair, married to beige and rust. Always looked tired. Once we shifted his wardrobe to navy, crisp white, and jewel tones, he said even his wife asked what changed. That's the power of wearing colors that support your contrast. Colors to approach with caution. Let's get honest. Some colors will quietly sabotage your look, especially when paired with gray hair. First on the list, Orange and rust tones. These might be trendy, but they often clash with cool-toned gray, making your complexion look sallow or uneven. If you like these colors, keep them away from your face, maybe in trousers or accessories, or choose versions that lean more brown than orange. Next up, pure black. I know it seems like black would be a natural partner for gray hair, but it's actually too harsh for most men. It creates a stark contrast that emphasizes every line and shadow in your face. Instead, opt for charcoal, navy, or deep brown. They give you the depth without the harshness. Then there's beige and tan, especially when worn without contrast. These tones are too close to many skin tones and create a washed-out effect. If you love them, layer strategically. A navy blazer over a tan sweater, for instance, keeps the look grounded. And finally, yellow-based colors. Mustard, gold, and yellow-leaning greens can fight with the cool tones in your gray hair, leaving you looking tired. Choose cooler or more neutral shades instead. Remember, texture is your ally here. If your colors tend to be closer in tone, incorporating fabrics with texture, flannel, tweed, or herringbone, adds dimension to your outfit so you don't look flat. 5 foolproof outfit combinations. Let's get actionable. Here are 5 combinations that will always flatter gray hair and feel age-appropriate but sharp. Combination 1, the weekend upgrade. Start with a navy knit polo. Not those baggy peak cotton ones from the golf course, but a fine gauge knit with structure. Pair it with dark indigo jeans that have a clean, straight line. No distressing, no fading. Add brown leather loafers or clean white leather sneakers. This combination works because the navy creates perfect contrast with your gray hair. The structured knit adds sophistication, and the dark jeans provide a clean foundation. It's elevated enough to show you made an effort, casual enough to be comfortable. I wore this exact combination to a casual dinner last weekend, and my wife actually commented on how good I looked. First time in months. The secret wasn't that I was dressed up, it was that the colors were working with my gray hair instead of against it. Combination 2, the smart casual power move. Start with a forest green or burgundy merino wool sweater. These colors have enough depth to create contrast with gray hair while still adding richness. Layer it over a soft white or light blue button down, add charcoal trousers and brown leather Chelsea boots. This combination creates a sophisticated color palette that frames your gray hair perfectly. The layering adds visual interest and the rich colors add warmth without fighting your natural coloring. I've had moments where I looked in the mirror and thought, am I dressing like a version of me that no longer exists? That's when I realized style isn't about chasing trends, it's about showing the man you've become. This combination does exactly that. Combination 3, the modern classic. This is the one most guys miss completely. Start with a charcoal blazer. Not black, charcoal. Add a burgundy or forest green knit polo underneath. No button down, just the polo. Pair with dark indigo jeans and brown leather loafers. This combination is magic because it takes the traditional blazer and jeans formula, but updates it in a way that perfectly complements gray hair. The charcoal blazer is softer than navy, but still creates structure. The burgundy or green polo adds a rich color near your face that enhances your complexion. The dark jeans keep it modern. I wore this to a client meeting last month, and one of the younger guys actually asked me afterward where I got my blazer. Trust me, at our age, that's a win. Combination 4, the texture play. This is where most guys go wrong. They focus only on color and forget about texture. With gray hair, texture becomes even more important because it adds dimension and interest. Start with a navy or charcoal textured blazer. Think subtle herringbone or bird's eye pattern. Add a solid light blue or soft white shirt. Pair with medium gray trousers in a different texture than the blazer. Finish with burgundy leather shoes. The varying textures create visual interest while the color palette remains sophisticated and complementary to your gray hair. It's like creating a painting with different brush strokes rather than flat color. Combination 5, the casual confidence. Start with a burgundy or forest green Henley or long sleeve t-shirt. The Henley's slight texture and button detail add just enough interest without being fussy. Pair with dark indigo jeans or charcoal chinos, add clean white leather sneakers or desert boots. This combination works because it's casual without being sloppy. The rich color near your face enhances your complexion and creates perfect contrast with your gray hair. It says you understand quality and fit without trying too hard. Details that make the difference. With gray hair, details separate decent from outstanding. This is where mature style outperforms passing fads. First, fit is non-negotiable. Clothes that fit properly create clean lines that complement the distinguished nature of gray hair. Too loose and you look like you've given up. Too tight and you look like you're trying to be someone you're not. The shoulders of your shirts and jackets should hit right at the edge of your shoulder, not drooping or pulling. The body should follow your natural shape without clinging. Trousers should have a clean line from hip to ankle with just a slight break at the shoe. Second, quality matters more than quantity. One well-made navy blazer will serve you better than 3 cheaper ones. Quality fabrics hold their shape, drape better on your body, and simply look more expensive, which makes you look more put together. Third, accessories should complement, not compete. With gray hair, silver-toned watches and jewelry naturally look more harmonious than gold. Brown leather belts and shoes add warmth without fighting your coloring. Keep patterns in ties and pocket squares subtle rather than bold. The shoe mistake. That ruins everything. Here's the quickest way to tank all your hard work. Bad shoes. I don't care how sharp your blazer is. Gym shoes with jeans and a jacket break the spell in an instant. Saw it at a meeting once. Tailored perfection and then running shoes. Vibe, confused gym coach, not leading man. Here's your core shoe rack after 40. Brown leather loafers or derbies, clean white sneakers, minimal, no logos. Brown Chelsea or Chukka boots. Oxblood or burgundy as a next level upgrade. And yes, keep them polished. Beat up shoes kill an outfit quicker than anything. Gray hair isn't about chasing lost youth. It's about broadcasting wisdom, confidence, and taste, without even trying. Every style choice now reflects substance, not trends. If there was a moment when you realized your old wardrobe just didn't work anymore, a comment from a friend, a particularly harsh photo, drop the story in the comments. This community is about men owning their style evolution together. Thanks for watching, gentlemen. See you next time.